amigas, you are listening to the English Made Simple show. This is episode number 202, number 202, número 202. Welcome to the English Made Simple show. This is Milena, your host from EnglishMadeSimple.net. And I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing fine. Hope you are keeping out of mischief. Hope you've been keeping out of trouble. Good. Today I'm giving you an opportunity to learn about some important things. You're going to learn about collocations, phrasal verbs, conversation fillers, descriptive words, and prepositions, and more. You're going to learn a lot. So I'm giving you an opportunity to have access to my teaching notes. You can find all of this inside my teaching notes that I'm so kindly willing to share with you because I know it will be helpful to you guys. There is even a resource about how to interrupt business meetings if you happen to use English for work, for example. If you're using English in the office and you have business meetings in English, this will be extremely helpful to you, very useful stuff. Like, let me give you an example. For example, when you are at the business meeting and you want to ask for, let's say, clarification on something, you simply say, "Sorry, can we just go over this one more time so that we are all on the same page?" Or another phrase you could use, "Sorry to interrupt, but can you please speak slowly? I just want to make sure I got everything that's required here." And there's many more phrases for you to learn, and there's also different situations when you happen to be in a business meeting. I'm sharing all that with you, amigos y amigas. And you can get access to this resource when you visit EnglishMadeSimple.net/coffee. Yes. I've created this resource to celebrate a new milestone of English Made Simple. We are celebrating 2.5 years of English Made Simple. I'm sharing my teaching notes with you, and at the same time, you can support the show. We can celebrate this together, which will also help me continue to deliver awesome episodes going forward. I can do more episodes for you guys. Simply go to EnglishMadeSimple.net/coffee and you'll get instant access to all of the resources. Now, before we begin today's show, let me say hello to a few special people who have decided to support the English Made Simple show this week. A huge hello to Maritza from Chile, who has been following the show for a long time now. Thank you so much for your kind donation. And another one from Chile, another big fan from Chile. A big hello to Luba from Chile, who has been a long-time follower of the show. Thank you, guys. You have really made my week so far, guys. Thank you so much. Also, I'd like to say a huge thanks to Maka Alvarez from New Zealand, who left a 5-star review on iTunes. Thanks for your support, Maka. Hope you're having an awesome time in New Zealand. Which reminds me, I should visit New Zealand soon. It's not too far from Australia. I did spend 12 years in New Zealand, but somehow Australia feels homier to me. Anyway, I digress. So thanks everyone for your support and for joining me in celebrating this new milestone in the short EMS history. 2.5 years, it's such an odd number, right? I'd like to be different. I don't like to celebrate 3 years and 4 years and 5 years. 2.5. 2.5 is a good number. And tomorrow I'm going to celebrate my birthday. I will be 37.5 years old. I know. It's such a childish thing to do, to celebrate this a half thing, you know. When you ask kids how old they are, the little kids, they would usually answer with, "Oh, I'm 2.5 years old," or 3.5, you know. You don't hear adults saying this, so I want to be different. Okay, amigos, I'm getting myself distracted again. Now, what I wanted to share with you guys today is a snippet of my teaching notes. A snippet means like an extract or an excerpt, which is basically just a section of a text. So I'm just sharing bits and pieces of my teaching notes so you know what you get inside the teaching notes. Like, for example, there is a long section in there about collocations. Like, what are collocations? Just quickly to refresh your memory, you can check out one of the earlier episodes I did back in 2016. The episode is called Learn English with Collocations and Speak Like a Native Speaker. That was episode number 15, 1-5. So what are collocations? Just quickly, collocations are a combination of 2 or 3 words that when put together, they sound natural to the native speaker. They are used in daily conversations very, very often. Let me give you an example of a collocation. I used one recently. I used it in episode 199 when I talked about my killer haircut. The phrase I used was to have a haircut. To have a haircut. Have a haircut is a collocation. And this particular phrase is a collocation with the word have. Have, to have. Now, there are many, many other word combinations that you can put together that will make you sound natural when you speak in English. And some of these words are do, the word to do, make, to take, catch, go, and get, and there are many more as well. So in addition to the word have, we have make, do, take, catch, go, and get. Okay? I said that too quickly. Let me just quickly give you an example of a collocation with the word make. For example, to make a difference is a collocation. Make a difference. So we don't say do a difference, take a difference. We say make a difference. There's another one with the word to do. To do housework is a collocation. Doing housework. Those 2 words put together is a collocation. Let's see, to do homework. There's a lot of collocations with the word do and have. What else? The word housework, let me just quickly explain. So let's just go back to the word housework. So you wouldn't say make housework, you would say do housework. It just doesn't sound right to my ears when I hear like to make housework, to have housework. It just doesn't sound right to my ear. The right phrase is actually do housework, to do housework. The word housework means the tasks that you do around the house, like cleaning or tidying up, organizing things around your house. This is any type of work that you do around the house. It's called housework. And guys, there is a whole page on collocations inside my teaching notes. So this is what I'm sharing with you now is just a snippet, very short extract of what you will find inside the teaching notes. And you can get access to these teaching notes by visiting englishmadesimple.net/coffee. And a couple of more things I wanted to share with you today is like, number one thing being prepositions. Prepositions is a big one, and especially preposition of time. Let me ask you this question. For those of you who are probably thinking, what do you mean by preposition of time? What do you mean, Milena? Okay, but first, let me ask you this question. What year were you born? What year were you born? How would you answer this question? What preposition would you use when you start your answer? And now, what if I asked you, what day of the month were you born? Do you know how to answer this question? Well, this is a common mistake I hear among English learners, knowing when to use prepositions on and in. So knowing prepositions of time is important because it's not straightforward. It doesn't sound like it's common sense. It's something that you have to learn. And it doesn't sound like common sense to me, at least, okay? So you really have to learn all these prepositions of time to get to know them. So now that I asked you the question, the way you would answer the first question, what year were you born? You would say, I was born in 1981 or 1991. I was born in 2000, year 2000. What year was Justin Bieber born? Was he born like 2015 or something? No, he was born in 1994. 1994! Say what? All right, and the other question, what day of the month were you born? I was born on the 21st of August. 21st of August. We use ordinal numbers when we talk about dates. Justin Bieber was born on the 1st of March. Now let's find someone else. How about Shakira? When was she born? Shakira was born on the 2nd of February 1977. Wow. Okay, now you see what I mean? So you use preposition in when we talk about just the year. I was born in 1990. I was born in 1970. And then when we talk about specific dates, we use the preposition on. We also use the preposition on when we talk about specific days of the week. For example, let me think of an example. When are we going to the cinema? On Monday. We are going to go on Monday. Okay, that's a specific day of the week. At what time does the movie start? It starts at 6 p.m. At, that's the preposition of time. When you're telling time, you always use the preposition at. Now, hope you found this all very useful. There is more of this inside the teaching notes, the teaching resource that I'm sharing with you for a limited time only because I want to celebrate 2.5 years of English Made Simple. Simply go to englishmadesimple.net/coffee to get instant access to this resource. There's about 10 pages of this. Plus, you will get access to other stuff like selected transcripts and audio files. You can have audio files of selected episodes. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's it for today, amigos y amigas. Short and sweet. Thanks for joining me today, amigos y amigas. You've been an amazing audience, as always. And you've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Have an awesome rest of the week. Until next time, hasta la próxima.